Okay, so to use the Onyx 200 charger with a 7-cell 8.4 volt NIM battery, first thing you need to do is when you plug in the charger, the light will blink on the number of cells that it is set to. So most RC cars run on a 7.2 volt, but this truck is using a 7-cell 8.4 volt. So you need to press the start button once to jump it from 6 cells up to 7 cells. Then you need to double check your current switch. So this charger can charge at 1.5, 3, or 5 amps. This is a 3000 milliamp battery, which means 3 amps. So if we were to charge this battery at 5 amps, we would overheat the cells. So we need to turn it down to 3 amps, which is the maximum rate at which this can charge at. We could charge it at 1.5. It would keep the battery cooler, but it would take a lot longer to charge. So we'll go ahead and leave it at 3 amps. Then once this is flashing, once we have it set to the same amperage as the battery, then we can line up the T connector. So this is a Duratrax star connector. It's a T. This is an actual Dean's connector. So they're 100% compatible. It's just a little bit easier to grab a hold of because it's bigger. So you make sure you've lined it up so that you can't put it in wrong, right? It doesn't go in wrong. So you just line her up, push it all the way in. Then once it's all connected, you can press and hold the start button. All the lights will flash, and it will give you these lights. Then turn from a number of cell indicator on the left into a charge indicator on the right. So as it charges up, the lights will creep up the bar, and when it gets to solid green, then the battery is charged. You can leave it on the charger for a period of time, a few hours, but don't leave it on overnight. It's not good for the battery. It goes into trickle charge, yes, and while it does say that it can charge overnight and stuff and stay on trickle charge, you never want to leave the battery in a charging state for unattended, right? As long as you're in the regular area, you're fine, but I wouldn't definitely not go to sleep with a battery charging on a charger.